Hello, my complete 2026 daily YouTube content planning walkthrough. So, are you a content creator? Are you planning on creating YouTube videos and publish them in 2026? Well, now might be a good time to start planning ahead of time so that you can see challenges that you might encounter going into the new year to start resolving those. So I set a strategy, I set the goal to create daily content in 2026. And as soon as I set that goal, I start recording and publishing daily to see the challenges that I might encounter along the way to see how I can walk through it. And this is the process that I'm working on to get ready so that in 2026 I can minimize the friction that I might have, or I can minimize the challenges that I might encounter that might prevent me from recording and publishing the same day. So yes, you can batch record and publish, but I'm trying to see if I can record a video a day and publish it that day, because again, I'm an employee, I have a job, and I work daily to make money. So therefore, if I want to make our YouTube content creation a side income, I would like to see if I can work on it on a daily basis. And working on it on a daily basis will mean publishing content on a daily basis since I work every day. So therefore, I'm trying to see, beside batch recording, how can I publish videos a day and record that video that same day and publish it that same day? So with that in mind, I'm walking through all the steps to select the type of content I will publish, how I'm going to record it, how I'm going to publish it, and see the bottlenecks I might have along the way to see how I can simplify the process to minimize those setbacks so that I don't have an excuse not to meet that goal. And then, so pretty much going into 2026, if you like to, it could be maybe publishing once a week might be your goal. Whatever that goal is, will you please start breaking it down, the different step of your production process, and then see how you can prepare yourself going toward, 2026, to see what you need to batch create now so that you can give yourself uh, um, an advantage into that year, so that you can continue ahead of time. So with that in mind, we have our 14 steps here, but I'm sure those steps are going to be more than that. And I'm going to record a daily video is another challenge to address each one of those steps. So the first one will be, select a content for a year of daily videos. Because it's going to be daily videos, it's going to be one topic that we are going to focus on. And then choose, how that video will be recorded. Is it going to be a tutorial? Is it going to be a vlog? Whatever that is going to be, you might want to select that as well. Choose, how you are going to record that video, whether with a screen or with a camera. Break down the topic idea, what the topic is about, the different main subtopic that you like to address, and use AI to create your 365 content ideas, those questions, and read through them, organize them, take some out, replace some, and plan the text you are going to put on your thumbnails. So generate thumbnails pictures by recording yourself if you do not have somebody to take picture of you, and create thumbnails images from it to be able to create your thumbnails. So you might want to batch create thumbnails, and and then designing the thumbnails for different platforms depending on where you are going to publish your content. So another step will be to write 1 or 2 sentences for each one of those content ideas to be a short description that you'll add right after you publish the content, and identify which content will be recorded based on the method you choose. Which content in the list will be one way, recorded one way, which will be another. And this could prevent you when you have a roadblock to switch, when something is not functioning, to switch to see what content you can record the second way. So, and work through that. So, and I try to break it down within session as well, to choose the topic and get it, set some templates when it comes to font and color. That's something I didn't listed in the previous one, but get some step ready to be able to start working on the thumbnails. And then about those short description, to be able to get a little bit ahead, start writing them as well. Write your disclaimer, things that will be in the description of your video before you publish it. Get those templates ready, and then review our production process to see what we can simplify as we are working through it, to minimize how long it's going to take to record and to publish. And this process is not about recording. This goal is not about recording. It's not about focusing on quality, but focusing on quantity. Because with me, excellence comes with practice. I get better at doing things when I'm doing it over and over and over. Therefore, I want to learn to be comfortable creating content, improving my speaking skills and my process as well, so that I can include my content creation in my daily routine by finding a spot for it. So I'm pretty much stripping it out of all the excess to be able to find a way I can include it in my daily routine by setting up this daily publishing, recording and publishing goal, to see how I can meet that goal along the way, the challenges I might go through and how I will resolve it, and along the way, and see that is pretty much what I can control. How much views we'll have, what content will be successful, I don't have control over that, but just keep improving. So if you want to be consistent at creating YouTube content in 2026, will you please join us in this challenge by working on our process, our video production process management, so that we can analyze the process and pretty much task by task to see what tasks are now productive and now are going to pretty much pull us back from reaching that goal, and how we can simplify it so that we can speed up the process, to record and publish daily. And we will be addressing what we are doing at each step to reach that goal. And this is the first video, day 1 video, to pretty much share the walkthrough with you. And hopefully tomorrow we will address the first selection, the first step of this process. If you are interested in this journey, will you please join us in it together, and pretty much share your your process with us in the comment as well. Thank you so much for your time. And for more of these videos, please check our playlist in the description. It will be under content, YouTube content strategy. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Afiavi, Liberman, Girls of Liberman Consulting, L.L.C, YouTube channel, and ninasub.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And a YouTube content is one way to create a side income or a stream of income on the side beside your job. And this video is brought to you by our online store, Liberman.com. We sold to sell, and we have a tote bag that we listed on the website. If you are looking for a gift or a tote bag for yourself, will you please check it out? Thank you so much for your time, and thank you very much for watching our videos. Thank you very much for subscribing to our channel.